Hello guys, in today's video we are going to go over the various identifiers which are listed on Wikipedia for chemical compounds. These identifiers are based on different regulations and made by different organizations to assign certain numbers or characters to a particular compound so that it can be distinguished from other compounds. Generally, we just click on a few of these which we commonly use, such as the 3D model or ChemSpider, which we know for structures, but we don't know what the other ones mean. So in this video I'm going to go over what all of these mean. For this video I have used the data for benzene, but these terms are not specific for benzene and are valid for all types of compounds. So the first identifier is a Cas registry number, also referred to, as Cas RN or Cas number. It is a unique numerical identifier assigned by the Chemical Abstract Service. So that is where we get the abbreviation Cas to every chemical substance described in the open scientific literature currently, including all substances derived from 1957 through the present, plus some substances from the early or mid 1900s, including organic and inorganic compounds, minerals, isotopes, alloys, and non-structurable materials. The second term which we see is the term JMOL, or the which is commonly written with the 3D model. So JMOL is a computer software for molecular modeling chemical structures in 3 dimensions. JMOL returns a 3D representation of a molecule that may be used as a teaching tool or for research, etc. Next we see CHEBL, which I'll be pronouncing as Kebel. Chemical entities of biological interest, also known as KEBI, sorry, not Kebel, is a database and ontology of molecular entities focused on small chemical compounds. That is part of the Open Biomedical Ontologies effort. The term molecular entity refers to any constitutionally or isotopically distinct atom, molecule, ion pair, radical, or all these terms, which are identifiable as a separately distinguishable identity. Second is Chembl. Chembl or ChemBL-DB is a manually curated chemical database of bioactive molecules with drug-like properties. It is maintained by European Bioinformatics Institute of the European Molecular Biology Laboratory, based at the Wellcome Trust Genome Campus, Kingston, UK. Next we have ChemSpider. So ChemSpider is a database of chemicals. It is owned by the Royal Society of Chemistry. Next we have ECHA Infocard. The European Chemical Agency is an agency of the European Union which manages the technical and administrative aspects of the implementation of European Union called registration, evaluation, authorization and restriction of chemicals, which is abbreviated as REACH. ECHA is the driving force among regulatory authorities in implementing the chemical legislation. ECHA helps companies to comply with the legislation, advances the safe use of chemical, provides information on chemical, and addresses chemicals of concern. Next we have EC number. The European Community Number EC number is a unique 7-digit identifier that was assigned to substances for regulatory purposes within the European Union by the European Commission. The EC inventory comprises 3 individual inventories: EINECS, ELINCS, and the NLP list. Next we have the KEG, which is short for Kyoto Encyclopedia of Genes and Genomes, is a collection of database dealing with genomes, biological pathways, disease, drugs, and chemical substances. Next we have PubChem. PubChem is a database of chemical molecules and their activities against biological assays. The system is maintained by the National Center for Biological Information (NCBI), a component of the National Library of Medicine. It is part of the United States National Institute of Health, also known as NIH. Next we have the RTECS number. The Registry of Toxic Effects of Chemical Substance (RTECS) is a database of toxicity information compiled from the open scientific literature without reference to the validity or usefulness of the studies reported. Next we have the UNII. The Unique Ingredient Identifier is a non-proprietary, free, unique, unambiguous, non-semantic, alphanumeric identifier linked to a substance molecular structure or descriptive information and generated by the Global Substance Registration System GSRS of the FDA, which is the Food and Drug Administration. Next, we have the Comtox dashboard, which is maintained by the US Environmental Protection Agency. It is a free accessible online database. Next, we have in CHI, which is the IUPAC International Chemical Identifier. It is a textual identifier for chemical substances designed to provide a standard way to encode molecular information and to facilitate the search for such information in the databases and on the web. And finally, we have SMILES. The Simplified Molecular Input Line Entry System (SMILES) is a specification in the form of a line notation for describing the structure of chemical species using short ASCII strings. SMILES strings can be imported by most molecule editors for conversion back into two-dimensional drawings or three-dimensional models of the molecules. These are the most commonly found identifiers on Wikipedia. Some substances might have less number of identifiers than this because some agency might not be dealing with them or might have not included them in its database. Also, I might have missed a few identifiers, so if you feel I have missed some, please comment down below and I'll try to include them in a further video covering more of these. The main purpose of this video was to give a brief idea of what these terms meant, which might seem like some foreign language if you have not use them in your daily lives, which we generally do not. As chemistry students, we generally go over a few of these like 3D models when we want to see the structure of a substance, or at times we go to the ChemSpider website to see the structure, 2D structure. But these other ones remain relatively obscure to us. Hence, I made this video to clarify a few points.